We are live in color, and we are here. Welcome to another edition of Wake and Pack People on a Tuesday morning. How is everybody doing? One day removed from Victory Monday, so now it's time to, hey, we have fun with it. We do what we need to do with it. We enjoy it. Then we move on. Although it's already, week 3 already? Is just shit going fast? No, week 4 already. It's going fast. Although it's going fast, but still a whole lot of football to go. Still a whole lot of football to go. Good morning, Brandy. Shout out to Brandy. To be the best, you got to beat the best. You sounded like Ric Flair this morning. To be the man, woo! You got to beat the man. And Brandy is absolutely right. And that's what we're going to get. We're going to get some of the best out there. The schedule is only going to get harder. But that's what should make us appreciate Victory Mondays, 2 of them that we had in a row. It is not easy in the NFL. And for us to do it with a backup, it just shows how, good of a team we have. And it shows the expectations that we should have. And it just shows that, just stack the W's. Just stack the W's. Just stack the W's. That's all we got to do. Shout out to Turtles, man. Go Pack Go for sure. My boy Turtles. Shout out to Turtles. Knee off. Hey, y'all. I would like to take a minute to appreciate the mastermind that our coach Matt LaFleur is. Absolutely. And shout out to Replay Game. Shout out to Miscellaneous for sure. For the donation. Shout out to the donation gang, man. Hey, much love and respect. Thank you for supporting me. And hopefully we get more of that. We see more of that. I'm not begging, but I ain't too proud to beg, which I want me to get on my knees. But thanks for supporting the channel. That further motivates me. Your kind words always motivate me. You guys tuning in motivates me. As busy as I am, which I wear a lot of hats, I'm very, very busy. Like, I really appreciate everybody showing me any kind of support, whether it's hitting the like button, subscribing, sharing, or donating. Okay. So shout out to Niehoff, man. But yeah, mastermind Matt LaFleur, absolutely. And I really think, man, if we come up with a good enough record, because all that type shit matters, he can get himself a coach of the year. Like, there's no escaping this one. They done gave Stefanski one. They done gave, goddamn it, I don't know who else coach of the years, whether they deserve it or not. But right now, he is putting on a coaching clinic. He is. Angry Casual Fan. Willis just started a quarterback controversy. Not going to go that far, but it'll just have us even more confident that if J Love goes out again, which probably won't happen. But no, I don't think we're there yet. I mean, J Love is still better. He's still better. He can do more, or can he? I don't know. But what I did, hopefully that makes J Love step his game up. Hopefully he's like, oh shit, this dude don't know the offense or nothing, and look what he's doing. But again, different game plan, different situation, and that makes it difficult for other teams. They are normally used to scouting a Jordan Love and have a lot of film on him. But when they play us with Malik, that also helps Malik too. So it kind of goes both ways. But shout out to the Angry Casual Fan, man, in the building, man. What's up with you? Turtle. I seen a graphic on Twitter showing Vikings have the second worst passing block O-line in the league right now. Well, that means we got to unleash the beast. That means we got to unleash Bane Gary. That means we got to unleash LVN. That means Heavy D, Devontae Wyatt, the whole crew, JJ Ngabare, Uncle P. They should be eating then. If that's what you're saying, Turtles, they should be eating. And if they eat, I think that the game will turn out the way that we want it to. I think Minnesota, deservedly so, is on their high horse, right? I didn't think they'd be doing what they're doing right now. I don't know if they did. I don't even know if their fans did, especially With Sam Darnold there, especially with the rookie getting hurt. I don't know if the rookie was slated to start or they was going to go with Darnold, have him learn behind him. But Darnold is doing his thing. Shout out to Sam Darnold. Only say that because I'm a SC fan. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, just impressive what they've been doing. And even Aaron Jones, he isn't hurt yet. And again, Aaron Jones, we will never take away what he did for us. We'll never take away his skill set. We'll never take away how good he is. And none of us sitting here talking about some Aaron Jones sucks. We know how big of an impact that guy can make. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. The shots are flying now, Aaron Jones. I used to cringe sometimes when you got hit because I knew you might possibly be out. But now I ain't going to cringe at all, man. You just got to get it, Aaron. You are in the way. Much love and respect to Showtime 33, but you wearing that purple shit, man. We got to take care of you, man. You are in the way. So hopefully he plays. I know he is going to play, right? He's scheduled to play, so that shouldn't be an issue. But it's going to be really interesting. And this game is at Lambeau. I wish we would have went to Minnesota, but it is what it is. That day will come. Niehoff. The All-22 really showed how LaFleur tricks the defense. It's beautiful. Absolutely, Niehoff. The movement in the backfield is just amazing, and he's been doing more of that this year, obviously, and even toward the end of last year. Why? Because he has the tools to do it. You ain't about to be doing all that moving around with Alan Lazard back there, with fucking Geronimo Allison back there, with fucking who's the other guy? I forget. But I also think another thing about coaching and Matt LaFleur and all this is you got to give coaches some time. You got to give them some time to actually get their players in there. He literally inherited a team that wasn't his vision, wasn't his philosophy. You know what I'm saying? It took Sean McVay a couple years to get this shit together with the Rams, draft this person, draft that person. So we are finally at the point to where we got guys that could fluently run this offense, and it's beautiful. I just want to show a play. I wish I could, but Bo Melton knows damn well he ain't getting the ball. But as hard as he ran, motion and ran back, it's just like, yo, they get it. And it just got to be a machine this whole time. And yes, he really confuses opponents. And I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Hey, Niehoff must have been up all night. Shout out to Brandy. Niehoff must have been up all night looking at film. But I mean, just like he said, the shit's amazing what LaFleur is doing. And I just think he got all the right tools to do it now. You wouldn't have been able to do it so convincingly. Hey, you could give Bo Melton a sweep. You could give Jaden Reed a sweep. You can give Christian Watson a sweep. So, normally a couple years ago, it was only Watson. You knew he was the only one going on a sweep. Then we got Jaden Reed. Then Bo Melton with his 4-3 speed start coming through. So now when you got any and either of those guys all running back and doing, even Romeo, like, yo, it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. And then it's finally nice and good to see. And not really finally, because again, like the last tail of last year, like we started to see what this LaFleur offense could really be. And I still think there's a few wrinkles he can throw in there. Because a lot of his offensive plays counter off of what they just did. Like, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Brandy, this defense let the offense not force anything. That is awesome. Absolutely. And Malik is so cautious, he's not going to force anything. So that might be another difference. I told you guys, a smart man can learn from a fool, but a fool can't learn from a smart man. Not calling Malik Willis a fool in this situation, but Jordan Love is a little more loosey-goosey with the ball. So our defense might have to come up with another turnover because Malik Willis is not turning the ball over. We know J Love is good for, not every game, but every now and then he'll throw some shit. It's just like, all right, J Love, chill out. You know what I'm saying? So we got to keep that. Hopefully, again, that first game, I ain't even going to count it. But the field and all that. So hopefully, again, we don't know what J Love, it's going to really look like. We've been waiting for him to be unleashed. That the field in Brazil really fucked his psyche up. And it's crazy. We haven't even seen J Love at all this year. I don't count that game. I mean, still competitive. We made a lot of good plays. He made some throws that we know he can make, but that wasn't a full display of what J Love has been working on all summer. So, you got the money. Now it's time to make the moves, J Love. Shout out to Ernie Martinez. Good morning, Packer fans and HPOV. Good morning to YouTube, my bro. Everybody say what's up to Ernie, man. Ernie in the building. Uh-oh, here we go. Angry Casual fan, Christian Dropson. Oh, why you gotta do that? Why you gotta do that, Angry Casual fan? Christian Dropson looked good for once. We will see him go back to normal next week. Okay, so all right, so how many weeks, Angry Casual fan, in a row of good ball does Christian Watson have to give you? Again, look at who's throwing them the ball. Malik ain't going out there as good as he's been. Malik is not going out there throwing for 300 to 400 yards. So you're not going to have the big splash game from any receiver while Malik is there. You're going to get you 4 receptions for 67 yards, which did lead. Hey, you can't get mad at Christian Watson for leading the game in receiving, can you? And then again, other times he really didn't shine was due to game plan. He wasn't supposed to shine. But what happened this last game? You know, hey, we went deep to him. Shows that we should do that more. What happened the game before that? We had to block. We ran the ball 40-something times. So, you know, he wasn't going to get the ball then. And week 1, he scored a touchdown. So I'm like, he's contributing every fucking game. You know what I'm saying? So, let me know how many weeks this Christian Watson guy, he looks different to me. He looks more healthy to me. He looks a little bigger to me. So he did his job in this offseason. Ernie Martinez, any word on if J Love is ready to go? I don't know, but anybody knowledgeable in the chat, if you got any kind of update, let us know. Back when he did get hurt and we found out everything afterwards, they did say, Minnesota possibly was a game that he'll come back. So, Neoff, question, play Willis or Love against Minnesota? That's tough. But you know what? I ain't going to lie, as far as the strategy, and we're at home. And then again, we don't want to rush Love back. Fuck it. Because again, when we go to Minnesota with J Love, it's going to be a different story because, they ain't played J Love this year yet. Obviously, they had film and whatever. They should know him well because we're divisional opponents. But why not throw Malik out there this time and then the next time we see him put J Love in there? You know what I'm saying? But it'll be 2 different type games anyway, no matter what. We can line up the same versus Minnesota. It's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one. So it really depends on the health of Love. And we all know how conservative Green Bay is. So, he might be out. He just better play the Rams game. But, I'm going anyway. At first, I'm like, I ain't paying to see Malik Willis. But now I definitely am. And that just shows how good Malik has been playing. And that shows how confident we are. All of us are in him. Brandy, it seems that after a turnover that the defense takes, the offense play calling is not gelling. Does it take LaFleur a couple of calls to get back into it? Yes, I would say LaFleur is a groovy guy too. And then that's the thing you got to understand too, especially with Love. Love is a groovy guy. Like, he got to get in the groove. Once he does, okay, watch out. When you get Love and Matt LaFleur together cooking, it's a dangerous thing. It's a dangerous thing. We seen some of that in Philly, and that was the first game. Like, we did some good shit in Brazil. Like, it just was a fucked up game. But there's a lot of things I've seen. I'm like, okay, this offense is just pick your poison. Like, I don't see any defense out there. I don't care. Just totally shutting us down. We're going to find a wrinkle. That's what I'm saying with these receivers. Oh, 1 week, Romeo, go do your thing. Oh, we like this matchup. Christian Watson, do your thing. Jaden Reed. Oh, the running game. And then Emmanuel Wilson. Wow. Bro is good. I didn't think he was as good as he looks right now, man. I knew he was decent. I knew he had skills, but bro is looking like, I don't know. I don't want to say RB1, but 1B, right? He's been putting up just as good as numbers, yards per carry type shit, and just being just as big of a factor as Josh Jacobs. And Jacobs has been a big factor, regardless of what people say. Some people say they want more from Jacobs. I think we will get more from Jacobs. But how much more can you want? The other week he rushed for, $150, bro. I mean, you can't get better than that. Angry Casual fan, give 8 weeks of elite play from Watson. Okay, well, we're halfway there. Hey, D Cool One, what's the word, man? We chilling, man. Just living and talking this Packer life. You already know. Brandy Lewis, love or not, we will give the Vikings an ass whipping. Hell yeah, it's about time for them. It's about time for them. They've been having fun. They've been surprising people. And then really though, like beating the Niners. I mean, I suppose that's impressive. But the Niners right now, they don't have shit together. Niners will come along later in the season like they did a couple of seasons. They have little slow starts too sometimes. This time I would say it's due to injury, but at the same time, Minnesota pretty much owns the Niners. So I got to give them that. Yeah, Nihov, we got to whoop that ass. And I don't just mean, see, everybody's agreeing with Brandy. Yeah, I don't, you know, listen, we'll take a W, right? But I want to whoop their ass, though. Just to establish the North. Like, this is what's going on in the North. That's what I want. how long or how optimistic do you guys think Bears fans will be for how much longer? Because you remember they were going to win the Super Bowl before the season started. Remember they had the best receiving core in the league before the season started. Remember the Bears were supposed to finish ahead of Minnesota before the season started. And this looking like the same old bad news Bears. Bridge Creek Bulldogs. Who will have more rushing yards, Jones or Jacobs? Woo! You know, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I'm just gonna be a homer, right, and say Jacobs just because we need to win that battle and we're at home. But hey, Aaron Jones is literally at home too, right? Green Bay is still his home. It's still relatively early in the year. But again, with the emergence of Emmanuel Wilson, number one, and then number two, me not knowing about Minnesota's running game. I know Aaron Jones, but how are they splitting their carries? So, but I'm just gonna go with Josh Jacobs. Because especially if Malik is there, that makes a big difference. We need to lean on heavy. We need to lean on the run heavy. Angry Casual Fan, we need Gary to hit stick Aaron Jones and put him in his place. Listen, somebody will. And I think it's going to be one of the linebackers, obviously. I think it's going to be Edgerrin Cooper or Quay. Let's throw Edge on them, though. Let Edge knock Aaron Jones out because, everybody friends and shit. He played for us last year, but Edgerrin don't know shit about no Aaron Jones. He wasn't there last year, so let him pop him. Let Bullard come down and pop Aaron Jones. You know what I'm saying? So we don't have no, I was going to say friendly fire, but no, bro. Aaron Jones is a Viking now. He's just a Viking. I've been trying to be nice. But fuck it. We gotta knock that nigga out the game, man. Sorry. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. My favorite running back of all time in Green Bay. He surpassed Ahman Green for me. He finally did. And but bro, you can't go over there. You can't. Neil, if the Packers have a different definition of elite receivers, it's not the catches they make, it's the blocks they make. Absolutely. You know the saying, I forgot it already. No ball, no block, no rock. Yeah. Hey man, you gotta get a. Hey, you wanna play for LaFleur? And again, that's why I give a shout out. Let's not start this again, but I give a shout out to Allen Lazard for kind of starting to establish that. I mean, we had some good blockers back in the day too, but I'm talking about this new recent, especially under the LaFleur era. I think Lazard's emphasis on blocking kind of like made everybody else want to do it. Again, we've seen videos of him laying motherfuckers out. He's a even LaFleur say he's a bully. Eric Wallace in the building. What's up, Eric? How are you? How you been, man? How you feel? How your team is doing, man? Angry Casual Fan. Eddie Lacy was better than Jones anyways. Maybe in any given, I don't know, maybe game, but I don't think he ever had a better season than Aaron Jones. And I just think Aaron Jones is just more skilled than Eddie Lacy. Much love and respect to Eddie Lacy too, though. But longevity and just skill set, I think Aaron got him. I think Aaron got him. Brandy Lewis, well, Sam Darnold is not very mobile. That will let Hafley send the smoke. The Vikings will have to use Jones or another running back a little more. Jones will get more touches, I think. Okay, and let's remember, bro. Aaron Jones was just on our team last year, and during the interview with Jordan Love, Micah Parsons was like, "Man, what's up with Aaron Jones, man? He was just out there blocking, in pass pro." So, Aaron Jones, I dare you to block in pass pro. What you gonna do when Edrin Cooper come running through you? What you gonna do when Quay come running through you? You know, these ain't the same linebackers. You know, these ain't the same type deal, man. So, have I seen the RG mic'd up vid yet? No, I haven't, but I will check it out pretty soon. I will check it out pretty soon. Angry Casual Fan. Eddie Lacy's best year was better than Jones. Eddie Lacy, Jones never reached 1,300. Eddie Lacy rushed 1,300. Shit, I don't remember that. But you know what about the receiving yards? You gotta say the whole season, not just rushing. Put up the touchdowns. You know, let's put all the stats up. You know, he might not have reached 1,300, but he might have had 500 receiving yards. He might have had 12, 20 touchdowns like he did one year. Has Eddie Lacy scored that much? So hey, let's put all the stats up there if we're gonna be, you know, comparing years. Zane in the building, man. What up, y'all? Fastly late, but we had to show up out at work, grinding. I'm gonna hit the replay. Aloha. Hey, shout out to Zane. Thank you for coming through, bro. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for supporting. After this, y'all know how we do it on Tuesdays. After this, you guys can go to the gaming channel and we will go over this past week in fantasy football. Okay. We will go over that. You know, we're going to look at everything. We're going to see what happened in league HPOV. Niehoff, Lacy just couldn't stay out of McDonald's. For real, man. For real. You know, he had that injury, right? And then that's when it all went downhill. You know, big boy, if you already have a big boy and he get injured, he just going to sit down and eat a little bit. And he just, you know, never was the same. But respect, he's a legend in Green Bay, man. I love me some Eddie Lacy. Hey, they all are a part of our team, you know. Eric Wallace, I've been good, buddy. My Seahawks are undefeated, but in the first game when we gave up 2 safeties, I wasn't thrilled. Yeah, anytime you give up safeties, that's kind of weird. But yeah, shout out to Eric Wallace, man. T Driz, what a signing McKinney has been. Hey, man, I said it the other day, T Driz. I don't know if you was listening, but I'm like, this kind of signing so far is a Charles Woodson-esque signing. You know, again, like Woodson was a little older when we signed him, but I'm talking about as far as impact. Would a secondary player that we just signed immediately, who just comes in and starts thumping immediately. X-Man is him. He is him. And not just that, we heard, you know, not just on the field. That is good and great to see that. But we heard before season even started how good of a leader he was. How he just came in and just took control. You know what I'm saying? Just took the captain role. So, you know. Brandy, Lacy had a better O-line, I think. Around that time, probably, who was we dealing with? Sitting and yeah, I would have to look at that O-line. Oh, Brian Balaga, our absolutely. Brandy got me. I almost had it. Ha ha ha. Yeah, that's so funny, man. Love Brian Balaga. Hey, didn't we just accept him into the ring or whatever? I don't know. Maybe we didn't. I don't know. Zane, Lacy had better O-line in his time with the Pack. Okay, yeah, I would have to look. Otis, I want to give a shout out to Jair. He's hanging in there. I thought maybe he'd be hurt by now, but he's a tough man. Yeah, let's shout out to Otis too, man. Yeah, let's give Josh some credit, but let's also give Josh some credit, bro, for being what we need him to be. That's a top tier corner. Say what you want to about week 1. He got an interception in the end zone. If they would have scored at that point, we would have been well out of the game. He still gave us a chance to make it a ball game that game. And he almost bodied A.J. Brown. It was just, again, I told you, A.J. Brown had to turn into the receiver or to the defender and block the ball and get it away from Jair because he was about to snatch pick number 2. We seen what he did last week, the pick 6 to the house. So, bro, again, I'm telling you, they got some weird little, you know, not weird, but just competitive brotherly kind of energy between X-Man and him, where Josh seen X-Man come in and just get picks every week. So Josh like, hell no, I'm gonna get a pick every week. And I was gonna say no, he didn't get one last week. I was gonna say, did Josh get a pick week 2? But no, you know, doing way better than we were in that Joe Barry defense. Turtles after week 3, Zach Thomas third best in blocking snaps without pressure. Absolutely, man. Zach Tom, he did that all last year. I think even last year he finished at second or first. So, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna mention that because I was watching the game at certain points. I'm like, man, how did we find him? Zach Tom is a gem. Turtles, Jaden Reed, McKinney, Jair, and Zach Tom should all be Pro Bowlers. Shit, hey, all pro. Pro Bowl is like a popularity contest. Let's go all pro. That's the one that really matters. Niehoff, I think we're only seeing a small peek at this defense. At what this defense can become. Absolutely, I feel the same way for the offense too. This ain't the full offense yet. They ain't even sniffed the full offense yet. So stay tuned, y'all. Hey, like I said, schedule's gonna get harder, but again, we're only gonna get better, bro. And we just got to keep stacking W's so we can make the tournament and put ourselves in position. Okay, Eddie Lacy had more rushing, passing yards, and touchdowns than Aaron Jones ever had in any year of his career. Okay, I mean, if that's true, maybe I'm just sleeping on the legend of Eddie Lacy. He was a big boy catching it out the backfield. Okay, and hey, even if that is true, I just think overall impact of a game. But again, it's about time span too. Angry casual fan. And what did I say? What did I say though before we even went over these stats? I'm like, well, any given year, right, or game, Lacy could have probably been better because I ain't gonna say that. It's just about the longevity to me, you know. Although, Aaron Jones, was hurt a good amount of time. Oh yeah, all pro, man. Hey, that shows that's the reward that they be giving it. That's the best of the best there. Pro Bowl is just voting. Brandy, the fun part of watching the Packers play besides the defense is the offense plays I've never seen. Keeps me invested in the game. Absolutely. It's just, again, a lot of movement. Sometimes, he does get bland, though. Sometimes he'll just, I don't know, chill the fuck out. Or, it's a rhythm thing. 3 and out here and there, it happens. But, yeah, that offense is just something amazing to watch, man. I love the movement, the motion in the back, man. T. Driz, more takeaways in 3 weeks than all of last year. Loving Halfley's defense so far. Absolutely. They're like, again, Brandy said, will we be able to tell the difference in Halfley and Joe Barry's? I said yes, as a visual, and I just said as a stat thing. And then he's already proven it. And again, that sack party we had last week too. Like, bro, that proves that we can get pressure. People's worried about, can they, where's the pressure? Saying Kenny Clark ain't the same or certain whatever they saying. Like, we can send pressure. We can get coverage stacks. We got some good corners. Like, hey, man, I mean, where is the weak spot on our team? You know what I'm saying? So, we in a good spot right now. We in a good spot. Turtles. Full-time Sean Ryan was holding his own last game. He was one of the highest graded offensive players. We need that. And, I guess their interior defensive line is really good too, right? So that's a good deal there. Niehoff, good stats, casual fan. Yeah, for sure, man. You come in with the stats and the receipts, man. We gotta respect it, All right, Jones did have 16 touchdowns in 2019, though. I thought he had close to 20. I thought it was 16 rushing and he had like four receiving. Correct me on that, angry casual fan. But yeah, like I told y'all, man, we we'll go over to the gaming channel. We'll go over this week in fantasy football. I just want to come through, holler at y'all real quick, and relay the message, man, that all W's count. We celebrate. We are not apologetic for any win at all. I don't care if it's by point. If we win a game, we are not apologetic for it. I don't care if people say refs helped us. I don't care if people say we almost got lucky. But we just got to keep stacking these W's, and it will only get harder. Schedule's going to get harder. We just did play 2 teams that were are both teams on 2? No, I don't know. But the Colts and the Titans are not good. When your team has the lead, you can turn the dogs loose. Absolutely. Turtles. If LaFleur can cook up this hot Vikings defense, he should 100% be front runner for coach of the year. Hey, bro. I think he's on his way, man. We just, again, he's going to do his thing. He's going to do his thing as far as like keep us in position to do so. But we got to win enough games. We got to win enough games. That's all we got to do. It's a game thing. We got to win enough, 11, 12, then I think he'll be in the running. Thank you, Casual Fan. 19 touchdowns total. For sure. For sure. Shout out to Milto. Driving. Be careful. Be careful. Milto, after this, we go on the gaming channel to go over. The fantasy football week. Packers Kingdom, bro. It's too early. We'll be back tomorrow. Hey, you want to go an hour and a half again? Or what? In which way is it too early? The show ending too early? Is it too early in the morning? Shout out to Packers Kingdom, though. And I'll see you on the other channel. Milto, don't chat and drive. Absolutely. Be safe. And everybody be safe out there. We're going to get up out of here today. Go to the gaming channel so we can discuss this week in fantasy football. Shout out to Turtle. Shout out to Packers Kingdom. Shout out to Milto. Shout out to Angry Casual Fan. Shout out to David Niehoff. Shout out to Brandy Lewis, of course. T Driz came through showing some love today. Shout out to T Driz, man. If I forgot about you, I didn't forget about you. Shout out to Otis. Shout out to my boy Zane coming through. Shout out to Eric Wallace. Okay, everybody came through, show some love. I really appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe, share. Shout out to Bridge Creek Bulldog. Shout out to Miscellaneous again, man, the leader of the replay gang. I appreciate the donation. And hey, y'all, don't be scared, man. Shout out to D Cool One. Shout out to Ernie Martinez. Shit, we had a little pack house in here today for this little short one. And this is short for us. We could go an hour, but I gotta do the damn fantasy. I gotta do the other shit on gaming channel. So we gotta get up out of here. So I see you over there, PK.